All right, Dane. So I just had a question. Obviously, being a young pitcher, who are some pitchers that you grew up that you watched and maybe not patting your game around, but just you watched and you enjoyed watching and sort of took notes from? And I have a follow-up question after that.
Just mainly, people who dominated the game, just going years and years. As a kid, I used to watch Pedro Martinez a lot. I really liked his attitude on the mound, his demeanor on the mound. Obviously, my stuff doesn't play up to his caliber, but the confidence that he brings on the mound is what I try to bring myself to get on the mound as well.
All right. So my follow-up question, and a teammate told me that you're a huge gamer.
Yes.
By chance, you play video games. So behind me, MLB The Show, I got to ask you as a young player, how does it feel to be on a video game, have your likeness, your person on an actual video game?
It's really cool. Growing up, back when I used to play the show and NCAA baseball and all that, it was awesome because I used to make myself as a character all the time. Except that was a 99 overall. They must have missed that one. But no, I love it. It's just really cool knowing that I can, I don't play MLB The Show now, but it's really cool that I can pull it up and I'm on it. It's an awesome feeling.
Thank you.
Eric.
Hey, Dane. I'm wondering about your wearing glasses. There aren't that many guys who pitch with glasses on. Would you please explain that, what your eye situation is, and have you tried pitching in contact lenses?
Yes. So, long story short, I wore contacts my entire life. And it got to a point where in college, my eyes were kind of rejecting it, if that makes any sense. I wasn't getting enough oxygen to my eyes. So I would wake up, the sun was very, it would hurt to walk, to look outside. I would wake up, my eyes would be kind of crusted shut. And so I made the switch to glasses to kind of help my eyes just breathe. And my eye doctor told me to just do it for about a year and you could switch back. And so I did that, and I had one of the best years of my college career, and I haven't looked back since. So I just kind of stuck with the glasses from here on out.
Are you nearsighted?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay. The other question I had, going back to Chicago, pitching against the White Sox, I know they're not the organization that drafted you, but they're the organization with whom you got to the big leagues. What's your feeling going to be pitching there and pitching in their ballpark in Chicago?
It's going to be exciting. Just knowing, I know every person on that, practically every person on that team. It's going to be really cool being able to throw against my old buddies, old teammates. I'm really looking forward to this outing.
Are there coaches there in particular who helped you, to get to where you are now?
Yes. A lot of them are in the minor leagues. They're at the alternate site or working at the spring training complex. But there's still some coaches that are there in the big leagues right now that played a crucial part in my development.
Great. Thanks very much.
No problem.
Levi.
Dane, I was looking over your pitch selection and from when you're facing right-handed hitters, I'm seeing only sinker, slider, changeup. Is that right?
For the most part, yes.
Okay, and then to the left-handers, you'll throw the occasional cutter and knuckle curve. Is that all correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just curious, what is it about, particularly the cutter and the curveball, that you feel more comfortable throwing them to left-handed hitters but not right-handed hitters?
Me personally, I feel comfortable throwing all my pitches to either sided hitter. But statistically, my sinker plays significantly better against right-handed to be able to get a lot more on their hands. Lefties typically will attempt to kind of dive and try to work my sinker away to the opposite side of the field. So I wanted something that could be able to get in on their hands that's still hard. So that's where the cutter comes into play. And the curveball is just more or less of a early strike or a late swing and mix pitch that's bigger break, just a little bit different shape, something to throw them off because for the most part, my slider is my put-away pitch. And after you see slider 2-3 times doing it in order, that curveball can come in handy because it's something different they haven't seen. And so even if we use it early on or later in the game, it's something different that they haven't quite seen yet.